Go around the rise, say. Amamaseta, Ashidu, Ashite, Ashu on vibrations, every baka. May your mind, buckets, and souls be all. May your armits be sound. May your buckets be leaven off ground. When we keep to the breath, the earth, the Martha, the Seon, the soul of Ra guides and keeps you all. Ayan ma I say Ra, the Ma'ed, L-I-E say L say I, Christ or a chaplain, Tata Ahmed say Otara, the sound Messiah. I, my truth awareness, true talk, can be a part of the greatest transfer of Ma'elf, that's intelligence, Aminology, to Ongodu. And this is all sound logic. And with all that being offered to you, being a fool is absolutely your choice. To Ray is Ray 1994. That's right. This is another sound logic calibration, reminding you that your mental health is directly tied to your etheric compass. So you need some solarization to be retethered to Ba'am. And that is what we do at Jesus.com. So go there. Also, Google, Apple, go and download the mobile Mathorian Kagadora app. Get off the moon timeline. We see everybody moving towards the Stewardian movement. Everybody moving towards the off-grid movement. Everybody moving towards this free energy and living with the earth. But let me remind you very, very quickly, okay, especially if your hair falls to the ground, okay, you were made in place to replace the soul man, okay? So it doesn't matter what you're trying to do. You're not detached from what you are and what you came for and what your soul program is. If you really want to change your fate, then you need to change your inability to actually be connected under the authority of sound. Okay? You're all wanting that sun, so-called, wanting blue skies, so-called, but you're still going by the moon. So this is why you all need to prove by letting go of the moon, which is mow on, which is mow life, which is cut down life, because that is what a system is, scythe the stem, and come on to the arm stem, be stem Ra add-ons. That means you stem from Ra and you're adding life. So go to AminRa.com and get the print versions of the Mathorian Kagadora. You get the classic wall Kagadora, like the calendar, you got the poster, and you got the desktop print. Like I said, you have the mobile apps. We have a handheld that we're working on that runs independent of the internet. It has its own battery. We have lots of things we're working on. A website, which is the most difficult thing for us to do. We need your support. We're going to listen to this video for a moment. You're going to see a gentleman talking about making him believe that, you know, by putting copper wires up in the air, he's tapping into some, you know, free natural ether energy. Okay, I'm going to let you watch it, and then I'm going to blow all this Tesla shit out of the water. Okay, because I'm the true sound messiah. I'm the true sound intelligence, not the artificial shit.
We got a nice lightning storm rolling through, but check this out. So, if I touch it, listen to this. Listen. Oh. Hear that? Woo! That's just electricity out of the air. It's just, this wire is going down into the greenhouse. It's just coiled up right here. I haven't even ran it into the ground yet. It's not even grounded. That's wild. Alright, here we go.
Alright, okay, so what you guys gotta recognize and realize that I've been talking about for over a decade solid. I remember 2012, I believe, the Bio Initiative report here in Canada came out, or even before 2012. But anyways, I think it was the 2012 Bioinitiative report. I still have it. I should publish it again. And it was just saying right back then the consequences of EMF radiation. Okay, and so on a spiritual level, when you have broadcasted electricity, then these spirits, these demons, they don't necessarily need to be hosted by a human body, okay, because it's the electricity that they need. So anything that can operate, right, so they could actually image themselves by the electricity. You understand? And when I say image themselves, they can be the image of what their spirit is, because they don't have to mask as you, right? Inside you, you maintain that image, right? You're only doing what they would do, meaning the demon. But the demon's always going to look like you. See, when we have broadcast electricity, this energy allows them to image themselves. You understand? So this is why they're trying to set you up for all these stupid bullshits, because it's the fact of the matter is they are broadcasting electricity so they can run their cars, their robots, their algorithms, like everything that's connected that has to be plugged in, right? They're not going to be having extension cords. You're not going to be running around with big battery packs. It's all being broadcasted. This was the big smoke screen with the Tesla, making you believe he's inventing this and he's inventing that and blah, blah, blah. He was inventing exactly what you see, right? In terms of not inventing, but being the face of what this is. And this is what's causing the sicknesses, is the fact that we're being sauteed. Okay, we're all, having our fingers in a socket without consent. Okay, this is literally what's happening, right? I particularly have the ability to grow an afro. Okay, so I have a governor. Okay, I have my ability to self generate heat, electricity, magnetism, movement, right? And so if your hair falls to the ground, you don't. So this is why I'm trying to tell you that it's not the robots and machines and everything else that's AI. It's the physical people walking around that's AI. Okay, you're all going to realize now that you go by the algorithm. Okay, that's what you go by. And controlled opposition wants you to simulate acting as the soul. So you don't look inwards and then try to actually become real. You accept what you are, because you're allowed to do anything that a soul can do. And a matter of fact, souls can't do anything while you're doing it. Okay, so let's stop the bullshit. Okay, in a sense, yeah, it's good. This is a consequence of them broadcasting electricity, because people are going to be able to get free electricity because they're broadcasting it. They don't have any ways of conducting it. Okay, the only way they can conduct it is through their Wi-Fi beacons. So this is coming out with machines, tools, appliances that have special beacons that regulate it. Okay, but anything natural, you hook up copper wires and stuff like that, yeah, you're going to be picking it up. Okay, they want you to think that this is some technology tapping into the ethers. It's not. Ethers don't work like that. The trees, the birds, everything has what I have inside, that is a soul, that is from sound. If you were spliced into being or cloned, or, choose to give up your soul, then, you require to be powered up. You're not self-powered. Okay, this is why y'all can't come to the Mathorian Kagadora. Doesn't matter what you guys are displaying, this big Steridian movement, everybody wants to go off grid, but you're staying on this Draconian Gregorian calendar. Why? You tell me why. Why is it that you cannot look to a soul as that door, that ortel, that allows you to become whole? Why isn't your God allow that? Which your God is just a parasite program in the book of John called the Word that became God. Right? I don't have the blue eyes. I don't have the blonde hair. But I can assure you I have the sound logic, the cosmic authority from Ra. Okay? And I'm trying my best to shake the shit out of y'all to come work with me. Come tap into me. Give me my flowers if I have to say it. Have gratitude. Exercise. Take my calendar, my Kagadora, replacing the calendar. Take all my Ta'angodu language, decode and replace your English. Okay, and everything else that I got going. Everything that you're doing, I put in place. I've been speaking for. I've been planting the seeds. I can prove this because I got all the trademarks like Steridian.org. Who in this planet wouldn't want that website? You think you can just go and get that today? No. I had to get that over 15 years ago. Okay? I got everything going that everybody needs because that's what been my focus. Okay? I have not been distracted, more so than obstructed. So tap into sound logic. Stop giving in to this bullshit. Okay? This is very, very bad. This is what's causing all the problems that we have. 5G and all this types of shit. This is what is causing, the proliferation of free radical protons in the atmosphere that are killing the cells, killing them. Okay, and you're calling them cancer after the dead cell is now surrounded and trying to be consumed by your body to be removed. Okay, and y'all out there selling shit that's killing cancer. Cancer only happens when a cell dies. That's cancer. Okay, that's cancer, people. You understand that? All right. So come to Sound Logic. Go to Jesus.com, GESOOS.com. Go to Amenra.com, OMENRA.com. Go to Google, go to Apple. Download the Kagadora app, please. Help me, help you, help us. Okay, it's not going to happen if you can't do it. Okay, I have the iBucket to Omen, the spiritual programming that's going to deprogram and deconstruct. I have the Rayer to replace the prayer. Okay, and like I said, decoding your name. I got the things that you need to do. You all need an etheric Anma, which is what I would say your calling, okay, or your etheric name. Okay, there's so many things that you guys need to do, and you're not going to be able to do it without coming through sound. You are wired to only buy shit off of pirates, off of stolen. Okay, the whole Prometheus and all this shit, Lucifer, it's all about getting something. Ayahuasca, it's all about getting something. Somebody taking something that they had and giving it, right? Right? Stealing it and then presenting it. Okay, it's like the white van that hangs out in the parking lot of the very same store that sells speakers and radio equipment, right? And they catch you walking out or sometimes even walking in, and then they show you the van, right? And then logic says, well, this is cheaper, then you're going to save money. But the truth is you're the person that would buy that hot